Title: Trump Saves Springfield's Pets. In the quiet, unassuming town of Springfield, Ohio, a rumor was brewing. The townsfolk whispered about a sinister plot. A gang of pet-eating immigrants had descended upon their fair city, snatching up fluffykins and suboxolot left and right. Panic spread like wildfire, and before long, the local animal shelter was as empty as a politician's promise. Homer Simpson, lounging on the couch with a donut in one hand and a remote in the other, heard the chaos outside. "Marge, why are all the dogs barking? Is there a fire? Or worse, a vegan food truck?" Marge, bustling about, rolled her eyes. "Homer, it's serious. People are saying that immigrants are stealing pets to eat them. We need to do something." "Like what? Call animal control? I'm not paying those guys again after last time. They charged me $50 to get rid of that raccoon that was just trying to play poker." Just then, a blinding light filled the room, and in a puff of golden glitter, Donald Trump materialized in front of the television. His hair was somehow even more magnificent than Homer had imagined. "Did someone say pets? I'm here to save them. No one eats my dogs, folks. Believe me," Trump declared, his voice booming like a thunderstorm over a tin roof. "Mr. Trump," Homer stammered, dropping his donut. "What are you doing in Springfield? We don't even have golf courses here." "Listen, Simpson," Trump said, leaning in with a conspiratorial wink. "I heard your pets were in danger, and I couldn't just sit back and watch. I've built a huge wall, but this time it's for pets. No pet-eating immigrants are getting through on my watch." "Wow, a wall for pets. That sounds, great," Homer replied, scratching his head. "But how do we even build a wall?" "Simple," Trump exclaimed, pulling out a blueprint that looked suspiciously like a drawing of a giant doghouse. "We're going to use only the best materials: gold-plated fences, doggy doors, and a state-of-the-art barking alarm system." With a determination that could only be fueled by the idea of pet-saving glory, Homer joined Trump and set off to gather the townsfolk. "Everybody, we need volunteers. We're building a wall to protect our pets," he shouted, waving his arms wildly. Marge, with a look of disbelief, grabbed the kids and followed Homer. "This better not involve me getting involved with power tools again," she shouted. Within hours, a motley crew of Springfield residents gathered at the local park, armed with glitter, paint, and a suspiciously large amount of snacks. Trump, wearing a hard hat that was far too small for his hair, oversaw the construction with exaggerated gestures. "Make Springfield great again," he shouted, leading the charge with a paintbrush in one hand and a megaphone in the other. The townsfolk, caught up in the ridiculousness of it all, began painting the wall in vibrant colors: purple, pink, and a shade they named Trump Orange. As they built the wall, they encountered a group of well-meaning but confused immigrants who had come to Springfield to find jobs. "We're not here to eat your pets," one of them said, holding a sign that read, "Pets are friends, not food." "Sure, that's what they all say," Trump retorted, pointing dramatically. "But how do we know for sure? We'll need to test them." "Test us?" the immigrants exclaimed, bewildered. "What are you talking about?" Homer, caught up in the enthusiasm, shouted, "Let's have a pet parade. If they can't resist fluffy cuteness, they're innocent." And so, the Pets vs. Immigrants parade commenced. Dogs dressed as superheroes, cats wearing tiny capes, and even a hamster in a tutu pranced through the streets of Springfield. Everyone cheered, including Trump, who attempted to wave like a royal, despite being unable to do so without knocking over a small child. As the day turned into night, the wall was complete, glimmering like a beacon of absurdity. The pets were safe, and the immigrants, realizing they had just participated in one of the strangest parades in history, simply shook their heads in disbelief. Homer, wiping a tear from his eye, turned to Trump. "Thanks for saving our pets, Mr. Trump. I guess this means I can finally get my cat back." "Any time, Simpson," Trump replied, striking a pose. "Remember, I'll always be here to protect the things that matter most: pets and ratings." And with a dramatic flourish, he vanished in another cloud of glitter, leaving behind only the faint smell of hairspray and an inexplicable craving for hot dogs. As the sun set over Springfield, the townsfolk celebrated their victory, blissfully unaware that the next big crisis might just involve a lost pet and a very confused Mo Shislak. The end.